Oh, hey there, guys.
And we're back. It's more Planet Coaster. So
Same.
we're back with our roller coaster, aptly named the Monster, that we're going to be doing some creative stuff with. Not so much the scenery, as you may have remembered me saying last time, but we are going to do a lot of terraforming around this thing. Like, I mean a lot. So pull maximum size. You can see just how small the maximum size tool is in comparison. And to be truthful, the maximum size is rather large. So this is just kind of telling you how large the building area is. So let's just pull up a nice vertical column so that we can at least get this top part the way I want it. Just bring up this vertical piece. Don't pay any attention to the fact that it looks semi-phallic and is, oh geez, drooping. Oh, that's naughty. Pull it around a piece of track there. It's going to go into a tunnel. That's kind of the idea with most of this anyways. It's going to be traveling through a mountain. So the more the merrier. Oh, wait, what? No. No. You can't. You can't.
You can't what?
You can't stop me here.
No,
'Cause
Chris,
I'm
you have to.
having a
Yeah,
good
just keep
time,
clicking.
having a good time. That's the terrain built height. I've got a roller coaster about 2 times taller. Yeah, it's actually like literally 2 times taller. The terrain build height is minuscule. Whew. So,
Move the ride head down. The whole thing, like into the ground.
oh, master. Although I will have to adjust this last bit because the
Like,
track will undoubtedly hit the ground. But yes, you are totally right. Push. Push with all your
push,
might. Make a
push,
big pit.
push, Jerry.
Just
Jerry.
tunnel into the earth. I don't care how much earth I need to move in order to get this appropriately sized. So long as it happens, it will be worth it. Okay, I've hit the bottom of the build height.
Oh, holy
Okay, now we do
day.
a flatten to foundation,
Holy day.
and we basically take out the entire earth below this place. Because I'm trying to zoom out here. Thank you.
Jesus spokes.
Boom. We're sinking this coaster into the earth. Don't ask me how we're going to get people to go on this and not spook. People are
What
going
you
to be
have to do
so
is basically
spooked.
build your pathway, your original pathway, downwards.
Jesus, and I'm spending so much on terraforming. Spending
Your
like
point?
hundreds of
How much more?
dollars to get a couple square meters down to essentially, I guess, sea level.
Yeah, but also, you know what you're doing?
Making the
Making
world's best
money
ride.
and money.
That too, yeah. A
You
little
know
bit.
what's more important than the world's best ride? Money.
But they sort of go hand in hand.
Yeah, but you have enough money to spend.
I already ate. I already ate.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, oh! I got what I needed. I got my awakening medal that I needed. Oh my goodness.
Alright, now I'm going to need to bring a section out
Okay.
here for this. Kind of obvious what I'm bringing it down for. Yeah, geez, this is going to cost me so much money. But I can say that I have the world's tallest roller coaster integrated
Yeah.
into a mountain.
I mean, you probably
Sin.
could have gone higher if you
Yeah, if
put,
I started from the base layer. But then I
but then
wouldn't have
also
had,
you build more terrain upwards
but I couldn't. Because
as support.
the terrain is, remember, it's like half the height of the world because you can go under.
I know.
Okay, so I want to just chasm this out a bit.
Oh my gosh. Have another section of a park underneath there.
Oh my gosh,
Like
Sin.
lights and everything.
Yeah, have a lower park.
To the original park, Chris.
Multi-leveled parks. The future is
We
here.
know what we're doing.
The future is here. I'm already down
I
to
sort of
$77,000 and I'm not quite done. Though I don't need
You're
to lower a ton more. It is a
You
good
could
bit.
just, you know, open the ride for like a few minutes.
I mean,
Let people
truthfully,
on it,
yeah.
and then
That could work.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah. But it's worth it.
That's a lot of money. If you had that much money in real life, would you build a roller coaster theme park?
No.
I
Buy a
mean, I would
computer.
try. Buy a $100,000 computer.
Yeah, they probably exist.
You should
oh, no,
you
I did
should
not
ship
want
me
to
your
switch.
old build.
Alright, we've almost
Now, are you
got
gonna have
the
a
hole.
roller coaster going within that roller coaster?
Yeah, probably I'll have one weave in.
Have a roller coaster underneath everything.
Trek scenery rating 0. Alright, now, like I said,
No,
I can't,
but then you could
I
put,
can't
like,
do anything
rocks
about
everywhere.
this last
All that.
section, so I'm just going to edit track, and I'm actually going to have to remove this last piece. No, undo that. I want to remove from here. Yeah, that section. I'll just have to rebuild it underground. Alright, now we want to take this. Oh no, I want to select the whole ride, thank you.
Rip.
Alright, yeah, so remove that piece. And I want to take this ride. Done. And move. X. Oh, X does not do what I want it to do. Okay. Duly noted. Let's edit track and then just do one of these. Selections. Select everything.
Everything.
Like so. Boo woo. Whoop. And then do the little down tool. So that it moves literally everything down. Okay, gonna have to give it a minute or two to update. Okay, that didn't pull it very far. I didn't pay for no 3 cents worth of moving. Okay. So, moving about a foot at a time. So, I will end up moving like so. Let's see if there's any place down here it'll fit. Just on its own. I mean, without the path, I think that'll basically work right there. There was an instant where it worked.
Is that the slowest it can go? Oh, I guess so.
Place.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh no, but it's not
Oh.
low enough.
Oh, place it lower.
Yeah, that's the idea. There. Now it's on ground level. See if it'll wiggle into any place here. No. Doesn't look like it. So, let's cave in more of this area. Terrain!
Hell yeah.
So it looked like I needed to sort of cave in this section here for one. Definitely going to need to cave in this back here. Get those spooky spiders out of the cave. And then I'm going to need to tunnel out this area. Basically to the border wall. I'll have to bring it out a little bit so I can rough in. But for right now I just sort of need it to fit. Yeah, Spending a lot of money on this coaster, but it's well worth it. Hopefully. At least in terms of appearances and all, it's definitely worth it.
I love that wall. Just at the border of the park.
Yeah.
It's a flat wall. It's like Trump's wall.
Wow.
But, you know, it's better.
Yeah, and I have to pay for it.
Technically, we're all paying for it.
All
With
right,
taxes.
I think I'm going to have to get rid of a piece of path here and there so that I can pull this through. I'll just essentially make a sky bridge without supports, I suppose. So, terrain. I
That
want
feeling when
to
you need to make a
push-
sky bridge without supports.
Okay, that should do.
This is going to be the best part I have ever seen in Planet Coaster.
Okay, now, move. Down to base level. It fits right there.
Nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
Alright, now comes the
This is
tough
so
part.
hype.
Now comes the really tough part, actually. Like, I'm talking monumental. Because I'm going to
No.
have to make a monument.
Are you serious?
Basically, I'm making a mountain.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, keep bringing it up. It's going to take a couple days.
Monumental. It's over 9,000. No. Means.
Yeah, those things.
What does it mean?
It's kind of this thing where you're a villain.
Oh.
The correct
Okay.
response to that was nah.
Nah, fam.
Technically, nah.
Nah. Chris, if you
Alright, we're
click the
almost
second time,
up.
it goes faster.
Yeah, I know. I've been refreshing it. There's the build height. So just about up to the top there, yeah. That's actually kind of perfect, right where it is. Sweet. Alright, now let's pull this over so that we can start enveloping this. Excuse me, what's going on here?
How cold will that cable be?
Test. What's going on?
This one
There
should
seems to
be-
be some sort of shift in it not working.
Technique.
I'm going to sort of just bring out the base here until I can guarantee that this is still working. Because, yeah, those carts were definitely not going quite as fast as they needed to be.
Got another dragon stone.
This guy.
What?
His Dragon Ball Z.
The
Alright, I need you to
stones.
speed up a little bit. Maybe the fact that it was 3 gave it the momentum it needed. 3 is one train. Gave it the momentum it needed to make it over this hill. If that's the case, I'm going to reconnect them. That's fine. But I just want to make sure that it's working. Yeah, that seems to be exactly the case. Is the 3 carts in one seem to work better. Oh, so then I can do 2 2s. I want to see if
Ooh,
if they'll go
22?
over. Yeah, that gets more customers on it as if I do 2 carts with 2 at a time, or two trains with 2 cars in each. We'll just have to see if it does indeed get up over what I need it to. Come on, trains. You mind leaving the station?
Train.
Oh, did I not start the test again?
Oh, Chris, to get down there, you don't use the pathway. You use the train. Know what I mean? No?
No. Oh, I must not have had it on
Like
test,
a
I guess. Alright, now it's going.
Subrail. Whatever it's called. A subway train, sort of.
Oh,
Monorail.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Alright, so it goes through the hill, comes up. Does it make it over the the hill here, or does it in fact need to be all three? Oh, it makes it... No, it doesn't. Oh, it's just shy. Oh, I'm sure... Here, edit track. I know this will work. No, thank you. I want to select a piece of track. I want to bring it down.
No, Chris. What you could do is have the launch, probably the launch speed or the chain speed higher.
No, I already fixed it.
You can do that. Oh wow. I was about to say you could just have the train speed a little faster.
No, I got the launch hill on the maximum.
The chains?
Yeah, they're on 14 miles an hour. Okay, let's
Can't
get
they go
these guys
higher? I
up here.
thought they go up to 22.
No, that's it. Is whatchamacallit? 14 miles an hour is the max. There might be another train or roller coaster, like a hyper coaster maybe, that allows them to go faster, but as of right now, that's all you can do is 14. All right. Does it make it? Comes up around the loop. And we get a mission positive. We'll just have to see what the rating ends up being, I suppose. Yeah, testing. Alright, so I can continue with my terrain building at least.
It's your $31,000.
It's so
funny how fast that went away.
Yeah,
No,
terrain
once you
shifting
start spending,
takes a lot.
you get,
You're doing
especially when
100 a
it's on that
second,
scale.
basically. At least with the size of brush and everything that I have.
Fucking love Mr. Popo.
Okay, and we'll bring this together. And I want to actually flatten it to this foundation. There. And then this can hill up, of course, but I want it right there to not...
Baoba.
We'll actually leave a bit of this as a cavern. Not a whole lot, but some of this will still be cavernous.
Oh my gosh. No.
Make it go through a ravine of sorts right here. Okay, let's do some more pulling so it's a little smoother. Yeah, this is looking good so far. I can tell you that much. And I love the tunnels. In fact, let's go ahead and like cram ourselves in this tunnel and push out some sections. Yeah, like so. And come on, let's get back in. Excuse me. Back in, I said. There we go. And we'll go ahead and roughen it. Say what?
Never mind, you just spoke the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Say what?
So we want to just roughen it up so it looks different enough at least. And for these sections where it's like all crumply because of the way the initial tool worked, like the flatten the foundation, I'm actually going to smooth and then roughen in these sections so that it creates the nice rocky texture. Oh, that's nice. You got a little secondary cave opening there. Let me just edit the way my camera moves around, because it's a bit weird at times. Zoom behavior, yeah, mouse focused. I want, though, to have the rotation be mouse focused as well. There we go. That's better. Oh, okay. There's the outside. Okay, so we're going to mountain this part up for sure. Basically anything over in this section is going to be mountained. So we'll go back to flatten to surface, grab our surface here, and bring it down into here. Moving mountains, quite literally. And let's pull through here so we can make this a little less ugly. We'll leave this as a cavern, I suppose. Just not too big of a cavern. Because we do want track scenery, we just don't want it everywhere, or to have, you know, a preposterous amount to fill in with items. Alright, and then let's pull these together. Sin, what's the timer looking like?
8 minutes.
Alright. That'll work for me. Yeah, this is going to have to pull a good bit, I suspect, if I want this to be the top. And I think I'm going to leave that as maybe like a periphery of the mountain, so it just does exactly that, like right there, where it just cuts through it a little bit. Let's smooth that out. And tiny roughen. Let's pull and then roughen again. There, that'll do. Yeah, I want it to essentially stay like that for that section, though no doubt I'll have to remodel it to some degree. I actually quite like how this has a bit of open air over here. And then goes into this cavern that's hidden below the mountain. I suspect this will turn into like a secondary mountain or a small peak before the actual mountain, but we shall see. Alright, and then we'll do some more flatten to surface so we can get it moving terrain quickly. I think that was pulling below, was it not? Oh, geez. It's going to be. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and leave myself a brief opening down here, because I think without one I'm going to be basically unable. Like it would be challenged to get in there into our cavern. Okay, pull our mountain out. Yeah, I'm looking like I'm hitting about where I wanted to in terms of width. That's good. Now, of course, this mountain's going to have a couple cliffs and that sort of thing to make it look a little bit more like a regular one, and I'm going to have to turn the peak sharp, but that shall be quite a bit easier, I think, than most people give it credit for. The problem I foresee, though, is we're not making a whole ton of money. Let me speed up time, though, and maybe we can, you know, get a bit more while we're making this. If not, I'll just leave the park to run, essentially, for a little while and have people get us more, more money as we go along. Okay, and let's go ahead and flatten the surface across here to this hill. I just want to get like a base layer on top sort of thing. Yeah, land bridge, so that I can sort of cover up the top of this. I don't want to completely cover it, but do another hole like I did for this cavern so I can get in. So another flattened to surface, drag it across here, close up that chasm. And we'll have this, I suppose, yeah, come sort of as just straight out of the earth. Just meet up with the wall. And nope, wanted flattened to surface. Bring it straight out of the ground. And roughen that ground while we're at it. Yeah, we want it a bit hilly.
We should still play Friday the 13th when it comes
Oh
out.
no, I'm definitely in for that.
Me,
Friday the 13th
you,
is
Tommy,
looking
Steven.
like a good game, yeah. Usual
Maybe
crew.
even Spank. Who knows?
Oh, if we could get Spank, that would be great.
If Spank is Scream, it'll be so
Alright, let's continue bringing it out this way.
There's the closed beta out right now.
Is there really? I
Yeah.
suppose it is closed, so we can't do a whole lot about that,
Well, there's like a sign up, isn't there?
but I would think...
It's a closed beta.
Yeah, I would think there's a sign up, but I don't know how you would get into it. Or like, be chosen. And I haven't actually seen much about it since, you know, when the trailer came out. We will see, though.
Yeah,
Do you know what release day is set for? Or if it is?
No. I don't know. I'll check.
Definitely some point this year. I'm almost out of money.
Hey, my computer is killing itself. All my Chromes have stopped working.
Ooh, good.
We had like 2 minutes left either way, so.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
lickety split out of money sort of thing.
Yeah.
I only have $800 left. So,
Jeez.
here in a minute, I'm going to give it a breather once we stop the episode. So,
Oh,
just try to get a general shape here going and get that top, you know, crested. So that it's like an actual mountain top.
and then just use the roughen tool maybe after that,
Yeah.
just to give it some shape. Need some style.
Definitely do a push here. Get some shapes in here. Thankfully, the roughen tool is like by far the least expensive terrain tool because it's just slightly changing the existing terrain. It's not building, and it's well, it is slightly building in some places, but it's not doing a lot of it, and only in sort of selected places to a minute degree. So it's a real
Can
good little
pre-order
tool.
it.
Can you? You can pre-order
Yeah.
the game Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see about
It's
that.
like it's $60. Jeez.
Well,
for the
yeah,
pre-order.
it's a AAA.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of smoothing in here. I don't want it looking horrendous. And this is sort of our basic shape of our cavern, or our mountain cavern combo. So, let me just get an appropriate angle, like so, to end off the episode on. So guys, I think we'll end it here, but
Yeah.
looks like we got a good start. So until next time,
Oh, bye
bye
there.
there.